Alright everyone, welcome to part 2 of our talk on gaming as a kid versus gaming as an adult. Now we're just going to go over some bullet points that he had brought up. We're going to show off some stuff that we remember from when we were kids and just have some more discussion.
Okay, so let's get into it. Roll that bean footage. Pun intended. So, the only thing we have left to do is this fancy little paper here that Jimmy didn't want me to talk about until the end. Because
nobody cares.
Nobody cares about Cliff Notes.
Nobody cares about your bullet points.
So
just talk about them.
So all of these that we address are going to be super quick, and I'm going to skip over the ones that were addressed throughout the video. Okay. Time versus money, we already talked about that.
Yep.
Bullet point number 2, beating a game 100%. I wrote down, as an adult, you may have the desire, but not the time.
Yeah. I have never had a game that I wanted to beat 100%.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not... I joke around saying I was completionist when we were playing the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'll play the game for the story and the gameplay and everything. But once I beat the game, I don't have that huge desire to go back unless there's something drastically different. Like it's a whole nother story if you pick a different character. Then maybe I'll go back and play it. Even then, it's still... I'm done, I know what happens, I'm moving on, kind of thing.
Yep, that's fair. I was pretty much going to say the same thing, so I don't have anything else to add.
This from the guy that has 5,000 hours into this guy again?
I'm going to get to that! Number 3, an endless backlog. Like the last point, you have to pick and choose. A longer game you may want to play may not be logical, so you pick more shorter time span games.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything... I don't have anything else to add to that point. That's just what I wrote down.
Like you said, you have all these different games that you would love to play, but some of them you just don't have the time to put into it.
Because, for example, this Mega Man collection here, I have most of the Mega Man collection games. There's one right there,
Legacy collection too.
They're not fully organized here.
Yeah, I give him crap about that all the time. I'm like, why don't you... He's like, I gotta find a game. I'm like, why aren't they in alphabetical order? But it takes time. I'm like, we have a catalog and an app that you can push a button and it'll alphabetize everything. So okay, A.
My point I was making was, I could go through probably all of those Mega Man collections before I beat a single, say, Tails game.
Yeah.
Because, I'm not bragging, but I'm pretty good at Mega Man games. You call bullshit?
Yeah.
But anyway, my point stands. I can go through multiple short collection games before I finish one RPG.
For sure.
So, couch co-op, we already talked about that. Okay, interesting one. Number 5, reflexes and mind. I wrote down. I don't have this issue personally. For me, I'm actually sharper than I was when I was a kid. But sometimes when you get older, you have muscle issues, you have cramping, your brain thinks slower. I don't have that issue, but some people absolutely do.
Well, like me, it's the attention. Sometimes I'll be playing a game and I'll be enjoying myself and I just start falling asleep.
Yeah. And it's not that the game's bad or something,
it's just that, I'm exhausted from doing everything else I have to do. And now I'm trying to play a game that's trying to take my focus, and I just can't.
For example, Resident Evil Revelations 2. I have over 600 hours into that game. You have over 200, right?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And we play that a lot. And we love the game. But he has such a habit of falling asleep during it. And it's, again, not that we think it's a bad game, it's just...
It's when there's a lull, and it doesn't even have to be long. It's just there's a lull. I'm like, okay, I'm closing my eyes for a second, and the next thing I know, I'm out.
Yep. Next thing I have here, nostalgia goggles. Some people feel games from their childhood are never topped. And so I will try to keep this short, but I actually wrote this down because of a very specific example. So, Final Fantasy 3/6. is a absolute masterpiece. It is one of the best games of all time, let alone RPGs of all time. But a lot of modern people, and I feel like we are in the middle of modern and old school, because we're not old.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people will look at that game and think, oh, pixels. How can that be better than a Final Fantasy 15? Or, okay, I've never played 15, so I can't use that.
Go 16.
So, no, I haven't played that either.
Oh,
so I'm going to use 13. If you look at the game side by side, Final Fantasy 13 is fucking gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
But the game is hot ass on a 90-degree day in Texas.
I wouldn't go that far.
But it's nowhere near as good as 3/6. Because 3/6 has, 12 characters? All, for the most part, written really well, with the exception of Strago and Realm. All have at least some level of story, some level of development. The music, oh my goodness, is Chef's Kiss. The opera scene. Do you remember the opera scene?
I have not played the game. I mean, I've probably played it a little bit on my PlayStation with an anthology that they came out with. But yeah, I don't think I ever really played through them.
I'd bring myself back from the heart attack. My point is, it is a fantastic game that a lot of modern lenses will not give it a time of day because it looks old. And the same can be said about old school people looking at a game. Oh, what? Just because it's pixels? You know, all your games are trash. All they are fancy 3D games. So it works both ways. I'm not ignorant to that.
But yeah, that's a big thing. And then, like, you even trying to compare those two Final Fantasy games, they're not even the same. They're genre adjacent.
Yes.
Like, they are both RPGs, but Final Fantasy 3 is a turn-based game. Final Fantasy 13 isn't. It's more of an action adventure kind of game.
I was comparing them as a whole package. Story,
right. The story may have gone downhill since, and the writing and everything. 15 does get a lot of heat. And I didn't really play through too much of it, but I mean, what I did play was enjoyable. But yeah, it wasn't the same as anything else.
I have it. It's somewhere here.
Oh, well, if they were in alphabetical order.
Is that right there?
No, it's FIFA 18.
Stormblood?
Stormblood is 14.
Oh, it's 14?
Yep.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yep.
And then, the next one, which I'm shocked no one
talked about it, yeah.
Do you see what that says?
Yeah. It's about physical media and how...
I wrote down, physical is king, though I see the need for digital.
Yeah.
Keep it short.
I mean, like, yeah, you have all these physical games, but I could have just as many games on my computer and not have to have this wall of games.
Are you able to reach up there and grab the Sky 7?
Oh my
There's a reason I'm asking you to grab that. I think you know why.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that. I'll address that part.
But yeah, so I do still love having physical games. I am moving into a smaller space, so I am having to pare down what I have. So I am maybe getting rid of some of my stuff. And then I went through like my catalog, and I realized that I have a whole bunch of different duplicates. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll get rid of this one, get rid of that one. Try and sell them off to try and make some money.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I'm with you there. The physical is king because it's something you can have. But even
you feel more accomplished.
Even like a PlayStation 3 game, if you don't have it installed on your PlayStation 3, it's not easy to play anymore because you still need to download the updates that you don't get on the discs anymore.
Let me tell you how unintentionally great that segue was, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, I know. All right, because I know where you're going.
Because
good old Nintendo.
So, this right here.
You can see it.
That is Disgaea 7. It's not focusing that well. That's Disgaea 7 for the Switch 2. So, it's a game key card. And it's not... When you have... A lot of times... No, I can't say for certain with Disgaea, because I didn't look how big the actual cartridge is. A lot of times, the game can fit
on
a cartridge.
Oh, yeah.
but they just don't.
Mm-hmm.
The one slack I will kind of give some modern disc-based games is the updates and everything they require can't always fit on a disc, right? How many gigabytes are on a Blu-ray?
I don't know.
I want to make sure I'm right, so I don't sound stupid.
But like, there's enough room on there to fit the game on there. 90% of the times, the game could fit on. Like, okay, so you have Aladdin and Lion King on the PlayStation 4. These games...
Or Super Nintendo games.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis,
yeah.
16-bit games. You put this disc in your PlayStation 4, you're going to have to download something. So it doesn't matter about the size of the game.
Well, see, in that situation, you should never have to download anything because those are just ports of ROMs.
Right, but still, you have to. And then,
a Blu-ray holds up to 25 gigabytes?
I'm pretty sure it's more than that. That doesn't sound right.
Okay, compared to 4.5 on standard DVD, a dual-layer Blu-ray disc can hold up to 50.
Okay. Man, that is plenty of room for a game.
Well, some games, like Call of Duty, for example, the 100-plus gigabytes.
Why?
Why are they that big?
Yeah, because it's...
That's a whole...
It's the same old shovelware that they put out last year.
Okay. I feel like this point is going to keep going, so I think we need to move on.
But yeah, I remember as a kid, grabbing one of them cartridges, slamming it in your system, and you're good to go.
So, next up is game cases are boring. We already talked about that.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, look at the Switch cases.
Yeah.
That is the biggest. So, you can see all these different cases. Yeah. All the spines look different.
For all these various consoles, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got the Switch. Red with white writing on it. That's it.
Now, the Switch 2 got it right.
The Switch 2 did change, and they now have designs on the edges.
I have... want to grab Hades 2?
Okay, you did get Hades 2?
Yeah, I did.
Hades nuts.
So... Nintendo learned their lesson. And yes, they're still small, but...
There is now artwork on the spine, so
yes.
it pops, it stands out more. Unlike, the original ones that were just red. And you had some variations, like you have Has-Been Heroes up there. It's a little bit different, but it's still just red with black letter.
The majority of them are like that. So, the next one, Seasoned Bean Gaming briefly mentioned something akin to it. I wrote down number 9. I only got 11, by the way. Number 9. As kids, we didn't care about bad games. I wrote, we may have noticed flaws, but we just wanted to play the game. A good or a bad game really wasn't that important. And they kind of touched on that. I don't really have anything to add. It's just...
I mean, it comes back to the Zelda 2 thing. Even when it came out, people were saying that it was a bad game. Nobody liked it. I enjoyed it. I had so much fun playing it. And, it'll always hold that kind of place in my heart. Yeah, it may not be the best Zelda game in the series, but it's the one that I remember playing first as a kid. I remember all the time that I put into it and, just getting good at it.
See, people often confuse different with bad.
Right.
I don't know if we mentioned this earlier when we were talking about Castlevania, but Castlevania 2, same thing. Castlevania 2 was closer to 1 than Zelda 2 was to Zelda 1, but it was more of a adventure RPG kind of game, and it went through some of the same tribulations. Okay.
And then also, when we were kids, you didn't know a game was bad.
Not really.
Until somebody told you, or you played it. Because there was nowhere to rate them. There was no internet. There was
that goes back to what they said. Yeah.
I mean, that you had Nintendo Power was probably your closest thing, but Nintendo Power is going to say, "Oh, their Nintendo games are great. Play them."
Because I will admit, I've fallen victim to taking way too long to try a game because I saw something bad about it, and sometimes they're right.
But ever since I saw reviews for Jurassic Park when it came out in the theaters, and all the critics pretty much panned it and said it was terrible.
No, they didn't.
When it first came out, it did not get very good critical reviews.
I loved it.
That's where I was going. I was like, that is my favorite movie. So I tend not to listen to critics unless they can give good specific examples, like this game is bad because it has this major flaw in it. Then I'm like, okay, then maybe I won't play it until they patch that out. Yeah, I remember Jurassic Park getting bad critical reviews when it came out. You might not be able to find when it came out because you look at like the Metacritic or wherever it was. But yeah, it got a bad critical score when it first came out.
Wow, there were a lot of people saying negative things.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How? Did they see the same fucking movie?
I guess not.
Well, okay. So, we're going to move on to number 10. And, honestly, outside of what I've written here, I don't have anything else to add. Number 10. Modern games hold your hand more. I wrote, it's about a happy medium. Old games threw you into the wolves, and new games will give you a tutorial on how to jump over them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, do you remember when we were playing ABDN Adventures, Nagy the Patronizing Firefly?
Yeah.
They made that thing so fucking annoying on purpose, making fun of how over-tutorialized everything is. That's how it is nowadays, but then again, it works in reverse too. Like when we talked about Castlevania earlier, sometimes games, if you don't...
We'll go back to the Castlevania thing.
Okay.
New games don't come with booklets to tell you what X does, tell you what A does, tell you what B does, tell you what the triggers do. They don't come with stuff to tell you that. So that is what the tutorial is for, so that you can actually learn how to play the game.
So it's a physical tutorial is what you're saying?
Yeah, a digital tutorial.
Well,
the booklets.
Yeah.
The booklets for physical tutorial, because they told you, know, how to jump and how to do all this other stuff.
That is an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, that is something that was slowly lost when they took the booklets out of games.
I mean, they still do over-tutorialize them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But it's to teach you the basics of how to play the game, because it's not on the booklet anymore.
And this is another one that I feel if we don't control ourselves, we're going to go on. And this is probably already well over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Number 11. Microtransactions. I wrote, gaming is so monetized now. DLC can be good and fun, but it can often be an excuse to release an unfinished product.
Oh, for sure. That's something that
loot boxes?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what did they call them? Surprise mechanics?
Yeah. They've been banned in many countries because it's gambling. It is literally
gambling. It's because it's presented like a slot machine in most games. Or, in the case, I forget which one of the NBA games, where it was literally a slot machine. It's gambling. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you try to argue against it, you are dumb. It's gambling.
I have played gacha games, and you can get into so much trouble playing those kind of things.
That's another story time idea one day.
I spent a lot of money on one gacha game before I even realized it. Just trying to get the one character that I was looking for, and next thing I know, I'm looking at my credit card bill, and I'm like, sugar.
I am going to keep this so brief because this dude is worthy of a 6-hour documentary. Have you heard the name Darkside Phil?
Not off the top of my head now.
Consider yourself blessed. You are a holy man. Say something while I'm looking this up.
DLCs, I don't know if I have that much of a problem with.
It depends on how they're done.
Yeah, if it is, we promised all this stuff to begin with, and then we release this game that you are now paying $70 for, that's missing half of those features, and then we release it in a DLC a couple years later that you then have to pay another $30 for. That is scuzzy. That is garbage. But World of Warcraft, they kept coming out with expansion packs that were worth the money. You paid $30 for the expansion pack, $40 for the expansion pack, and you got basically a brand new game because you got so much more new areas to explore, new classes to try out, new races to play, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't have too much of a problem with DLC, but yeah, loot boxes, gacha games, all those kind of things, they're just scuzzy garbage.
So, WWE Champions, which I have played.
Okay.
It's a card game, hybrid, wrestling, mobile. Yeah.
It's the mobile game. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So, Darkside Phil spent roughly $40K.
Mm-hmm.
40K. Must be nice to have that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But this motherfucker is always on his streams and his videos, e-begging and shit too. Like I said, I gotta control myself. I have a lot to say about this man. But yeah, that. But again, that kind of greedy monetization suckers people like him in.
He probably does it a lot for the views. Like now you're talking about him.
No, he honestly, he did it. He got busted. He was doing it in secret, or trying to do it in secret.
Okay.
So,
we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we're moving on because I can keep going.
Another one of the big examples of that kind of thing is the Diablo game, the Diablo mobile game.
Oh, what? You don't have smartphones?
Yeah. It was just so bad. Like I saw many streamers that were just playing it because they're getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
But then they're having to pay to buy the loot boxes.
So there was this one streamer. I don't remember his name. I apologize. But I never played it. But you get these gems and then you can level up these gems. I forget the system. Blah blah blah. You have to open loot boxes to get these things. Mm. He wanted to keep spending until he maxed out whatever he was doing. Because he did it on purpose, knowing full well what he's doing, because he wanted to see. He spent over 10K.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then
that's where I was going with it. Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, it's they can just get so out of hand.
Oh yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, you don't get anything you want. You don't get anything good. You don't get anything useful.
Well, I mean, I think. Well, I mean, that's it. I literally have nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I pulled out one of my things from when I was a kid. You have something that you have from when
you were a kid. I do. Thank you for reminding
yeah.
me. Because nothing really came up or was appropriate to bring it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, all of my glorious goodness you see here is rebought over the years. Because I did not get into series collecting until I was a legal adult. Unfortunately, I used to own all the Final Fantasies, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound. And I do have some of those back now. Full disclosure, as reproductions. Because some of those, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go out. I'm getting on a tangent. My point is, the one thing I have that's actually from when I was younger is this.
It's fixed focus, so it's not really going to focus on what you're showing there.
It's a PS2 memory card.
Yeah.
So, this fun little gem, I don't know what's on it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly load up a PS2, and then you are going to see that footage right about now. Sad news, I wiped it at some point, apparently. It's empty. I'm very upset. However, I have, when I pan down to these right here, I have a nice little handful of other memory cards. No idea what's on them, so we can explore those real quick. The reason we're recording this way, by the way, we didn't want to go through the hassle of setting up the capture card. This is just easier. So, whatever this generic 16 megabyte memory card is, don't know if that's PlayStation 1 or PS2, or if it'll even read the memory card. Okay. Wait. I gotta hold it the right way. What do we got on here? I got to literally hold my finger where I am. Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, Bloody Roar 3. Definitely not mine, because I'm not a big fighting game fan. I probably bought this third hand. G.I. Joe? We got... Definitely not originally mine. Okay, I love that game. I have that brand new for PS2, actually. I don't even know what that is. What the fuck is M-O-H-E-A, Jimmy?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
Vice City. I don't think I own that. Do you have that?
I do.
Okay, I fucking love SOCOM. We gotta play them one day for the channel. They, believe SOCOM 1, 2, and 3 for the PS2. I don't think they released any more apps. I know there was one for the PSP as well. Okay. That's something I would play. Okay, whoever Chuck was, you have quite the assortment of games, my friend. Okay, any of those games catch your eye?
Not really, just whatever that, what was it?
Vice City?
No, MHOA.
Oh, I don't know. I already took the memory card out. We're going to move on to whatever this black one is. Maybe try to pop it in, there we go. Wait. Got it? Okay, this one was apparently mine. Crash Team Racing.
No, those are both NFLs. Madden. Those are just your names. Madden.
Wait, oh, Creative Team. I'm fucking stupid. Why did I say Crash Team Racing?
I don't know.
And Mortal Kombat Deception. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely something. Quick tidbit. I have purchased every Madden every year. I have never missed a year from when it was just Madden on the old school Super Nintendo and Sega. Fun fact. Don't currently own all of them, but I have purchased. Okay, we're going to move on to memory card red. What secrets do you hold, my friend? Okay, it seems that the memory card ports. No. Oh, okay. That one doesn't want to read. Okay. I got memory card generic something. Come on, please read. Okay, that's a PlayStation 1 memory card. Oh my goodness. Do you remember blocks, Jimmy? When they counted as blocks?
Yes.
Not size?
Yep.
That's Crash Team
That's
Racing.
Crash Team Racing, yep.
What is...
NBA Live 01.
Where do you see...
It says Live 01 at the top there, and that's definitely a basketball, so I'm going to guess it's NBA Live 01.
I feel like that's a good...
NFL Blitz. What's the eyeballs? Resident Evil.
Yeah, that feels like what the DC is throwing me off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Jill. What the hell is DC?
I don't know. Let's keep moving.
Director's Cut?
Maybe.
Yeah, Director's Cut. Okay. I definitely don't own that, so this was not my memory card. I don't ever remember owning that version of Resident Evil. Okay. And we got one left. Little 1 megabyte memory card. Come on. Yay! Another PS1 memory card. Okay, quick.
Final Fantasy Tactics and probably Final Fantasy 1.
That's the one of, I forget, anthologies or one of them for PlayStation 1. Okay. Well, apparently,
not a whole lot there. 15 minutes and is that an hour 47 or is that 1 minute 47 seconds?
I want to feel like that's 1 minute and 47 seconds. But like, I feel like you spend more that.
Yeah, because you're only level 3. You're only level 3, so it's definitely. I hope it's not an hour 47 and you're only level 3.
Right? Okay. Yeah, this wasn't nothing special. I just thought it would be fun to sit here and just look at whatever the hell was on these. Yep. That's it. Back to the video. Okay, magic, right?
Oh yeah, that was an interesting little tidbit. So now I kind of want to go through what I had brought here. Let me get that out of the way. I don't really need that too much anymore. So when I was younger, I had Nintendo Power. My mom got me a subscription for it like every year, either for Christmas or my birthday, or they're about the same. And then I remember they put out these Legend of Zelda comics one time. So this is like literally ripped out of the magazine. I stapled it together. I thought I had it all. Yeah, there's chapter 1 here, Link's Awakening Wise Man. I gotta go through this and make sure that it's all here one of these days, but it might be.
So, yeah. I didn't know he was going to be doing this. This is so much cooler than my lame memory cards.
Yeah. Oh, and then like the artwork in here, like I remember getting this and just being so excited as a kid. This was just great. And then I also had a Secrets of Nintendo guide.
What is that?
It was like, what are these out? No, these are also out of Nintendo Power.
Oh.
Yeah, Nintendo Power, yeah.
Those are so bad condition.
Well, no, that's because I cut these out of the magazine when I was a kid. So these are the rest of the comics here.
I bet you wish you didn't do that.
Yeah. Yes, and yeah, okay, so this is the rest of the comics. So this is, chapter 3. This is chapter 4. Yeah, and like...
That is so cool.
Yeah. And then another thing that Nintendo Power always gave you were cool little posters in every issue.
Wait, didn't they mention something about posters?
They did, but they were talking about like in the games. So this is a poster for Gladius. Nope, Gladius.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Master Sword.
Yep. And then on the back, it's hypes up the game, which I doubt this game lived up to the hype.
Oh, this isn't Zelda. Okay.
No, yeah, this is Gladius. The name of the game is Gladius.
What's Gladius?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. I doubt this game lived up to this kind of hype, but this was just a cool thing that they did. Let's see what else I got in here.
Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You got the Incredible Hulk on one side here for the PlayStation 2. So this couldn't have come out of Nintendo Power. Where did I get this out of then?
Those are in significantly better condition.
Yeah.
What's that?
Because these were just inserts. This is Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter. I actually have this
game. Okay.
I actually just recently purchased that. Here we got...
Oh, yeah.
Some Metroid Prime here.
Hey, did you know that Samus is a girl?
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Did you know that you have to beat the first game really quickly and you can get her in a bikini?
Oh, did you also know that the original Super Mario Bros. 2 is actually Doki Doki Panic?
And then an advertisement for the GameCube. Where they show like a bunch of different games for the GameCube. Did they come out with F-Zero for the GameCube?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I thought they only made one game.
GX, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where I got these posters.
Is that The Sims?
That is The Sims. This might even be...
Silent Hill, okay. What?
No, this is The Sims busting out. Sims busting out. I can't remember where I got these
I can never do The Sims. My wife played The Sims, but...
I played The Sims online and lost a whole lot of my life to that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and of course this one's in crappy condition. Okay.
Oh, that's where the stains are.
Yeah.
Of course that one is going to have a stain.
Yeah, let's see what else we got cool in here.
Tekken.
Tekken 4.
I know Tekken is one of the few fighting game series that I'm cool with.
Yeah, see, that's going to look there. And on the other side. Don't rip.
When's the last time you've opened these?
Oh, it's been a long time. Yeah, so you can see the mold on
Yeah,
there.
don't risk it.
Yep.
Don't risk it, that's fine.
And then this is another Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter.
Okay, and then, oh my God, Game of the Year on the other side. One of a kind.
Madden 2003, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They stopped making Madden games after that year.
Oh, good. I wish. I wish. And how about Virtual Fighter 4?
Not a big Virtual Fighter fan, but I respect it.
But this was also a calendar.
That I hope no one actually used as a calendar.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I got these out of EGMs. That's where I got
Electronic
these out of.
Gaming Monthly?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I got these out of.
Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
Such a good fucking game.
So on the one side, you got the king of Route 66. Drive it hard, drive it fast there, baby.
But
yeah.
you were driving hard.
Oh, yeah. Well, then you get the other side. That's Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, baby. The only Dead or Alive game that anybody ever played.
That is categorically false, but go ahead.
And then this is the last one I got here is Shinobi for the Sega.
And,
by Sega for the PlayStation 2, which is also a calendar from 2003. That shows how old these are. And then
a bunch of writing that we're not going to read.
From Grand Theft Auto Vice City even. So yeah, like just I think these are tips to do like these missions.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, I've had these for the longest time. Like I said, I had the Nintendo Power ones since I got out of Nintendo Power. I had an Electronic Gaming Monthly subscription for the longest time. Even after they got bought out by GameStop and they just buried it in the ground.
Unfortunately.
Yep. No, that was...
Funko Land. Were they originally Funko Land?
Funcoland GameStop was originally Funcoland.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Electronic Gaming Monthly was always its separate thing, and then GameStop bought them, and it just went to crap. But yeah, I mean that's all I got because I already showed you my Nintendo 64 that I brought. You know, I have all kinds of older consoles, but I never had them as a kid, so I'm like, I'm not gonna bring them. But yeah, these are one of the big things from my childhood that I remember.
Yeah, well, I think that about wraps up everything we were going to do for this this video. Well, if that's that, anything else you want to add real quick before we do our goodbyes?
Just wish there was more time in the day.
Yeah.
More time in the day.
Well, all right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate y'all sticking through this. Yeah, absolutely check out the collaborators because they were the big reason this video even happened.
Yeah, for sure.
Von Gein over at Nerdgasm Variety Show, Carey Williams with and now our feature presentation, which is his show, and then his store down in Greensburg, WarpZone, and then of course the lads over at Cheese and Bean Gaming. We wouldn't have been able to do this video without y'all. Yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Thank you, everyone, for watching the video.
And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit the subscribe button.
Also, don't forget to turn on all notifications so you never miss an upload.
Have a great day and keep on gaming.